It is possible to make a fair use assessment without an attorney, but there are a few common mistakes to avoid. And the first is to be wary of any rhetoric that makes fair use sound like a universal right rather than what it is, a specific and conditional limitation on copyright. The most typical mistake is to assume that a non-commercial use is automatically a fair use. The misperception is that if the user doesn't charge money to view or use the copy, then a fair use exists. But this is not the case. Quite often, non-commercial uses will fall outside the fair use exception. Next, it is sometimes thought that as long as the user gives credit to the author of a protected work, the use is a fair use. But giving credit to the original creator has no bearing on whether a use may be infringing and is therefore not a factor in a fair use defense. Another common mistake is to assume that there are predetermined standards for the amount of copying that may be done to qualify for fair use. For example, it's often believed that 30 seconds of a movie clip or a few paragraphs of text is inherently a fair use. But as described in video 3 of this series, the amount and substantiality of the use can vary considerably in each case. Finally, simply taking a work from one medium and making it available in another medium is not automatically a transformative use under the first factor. In most cases, this would infringe the author's exclusive rights. Fair use is an important part of copyright law, but failure to recognize its limitations can result in legal problems that might otherwise be avoided. To learn more about fair use and copyright in general, visit copyrightalliance.org.